like you said, I wanted to apply it straight away. So I learned it. I'm always, when I learn something, I tend to forget it as well if I don't apply it. So that's why I started one business during my bachelor's, just a e-commerce store. So I could apply everything I learned during my bachelor's, and then sold the business before I went to the into my master's.
Okay, so
And
first talk about what that business was, the first
the
e-commerce
first
one.
e-commerce
This is
business
in your bachelor still.
in the bachelor's, yes. Started first year of the studies, I think. I went to buy Egyptian shisha, the hookah.
Mm.
I went to buy it for a birthday party of a friend of mine. They were gaining popularity in the Netherlands, and he wanted one. So I saw this online shop, waterpijponline.nl, and I saw they had an office in Groningen. I could just cycle there instead of ordering it online. Went into the office, and then I saw this newspaper article laying on their desk, like Egyptian hookahs going crazy in the Netherlands, blah, 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 blah. And I saw these guys 2 years older than me having started this business. And I thought, man, that's awesome.
Wow.
And they were doing really great. Business was booming. So I thought, let's copy them. I'm going to be honest about this. Yeah, why not? Why start something hard from scratch that you think is a good idea instead of just looking at a proven idea and doing it better? So this was my whole task, was just setting up e-commerce, applying what I've learned during my studies, and just making a better competitor, beating that guy where I just purchased my first shisha, and trying to beat them. So yeah, set it up together with a friend of mine, Lipko. We started up the e-commerce, used something like Zencard, I don't know. But then I noticed like how each small step opened up a whole new world of interests. I think you can relate.
Absolutely, yeah.
I started Zencard. You had to configure everything in PHP, HTML. I knew nothing about it. Just started writing, seeing what worked, what didn't work. I still can't code, but I could do enough to make all the changes I wanted to the website.
Just like copying and pasting and hacking. And
exactly.
Yeah.
Mainly going to other websites where you saw something that worked, copying their code, pasting it in your website.
It used to be much easier to do. Now it's quite difficult, but yeah.
It was easy. I think I even used Front Page. Do you still know it?
I know Front Page, yeah.
That was a long time ago. So yeah, but then the whole thing about it, doing it together with a friend, every time we saw each other for the studies, we would show the progress, and it was really exciting.
Yeah.
So I noticed like, okay, this is what I want to do in my free time, definitely. Continued building it, and we got orders. Like the first order was extremely exciting. Started packing it straight away, and we did everything ourselves.
Going
so
to the car dealership, picking out a car.
Scrolling for houses online. But yeah, so exciting that someone you don't know went to your websites, found you on Google. That's the exciting part. We didn't do any advertising. We only did organic search engine ranking. Found you online, decided they would trust your website, and then purchase something crazy. And we didn't even have like a warehouse or anything. We just had a few boxes in our own house. So we packed it, shipped it, got a few orders per day, but it never grew to where, I'm not sure where it could have been, but it just never grew. We got like, I think 10 orders a day. 10 orders a day. We would still pack it with the two of us. I would hire my sister, would hire my brother, would hire a friend of my brother, just rotate between all the freelance work. But it taught us so much. And then at the end, I had to do all the accounting myself as well. So that's when it all lined up with the study perfectly. Second year, we got accounting classes. Oh, wow. Now I can apply these lessons to the whole business. Did the whole accounting. Realized we had €2 of profit at the end of the year.
It's 2 more than most people.
Yeah, we were profitable from the start. My friends joking if I could buy a pack of chewing gum from all that profit I got for the year. But I didn't care. It wasn't about the profits. It was about applying all the knowledge. But then after my bachelor's, when I went to Sweden, and we decided to take turns in who led the company. So I was in Sweden, didn't want to mind the business. Lipko would take over, and he would go on exchange half a year later to Germany. I would take over. But then we realized, okay, our interests are somewhere else now. We're not going to grow this anywhere meaningful. So let's sell it. And then we just contacted all the competitors in the space. One guy from The Hague, really nice guy. He was the owner of Premium Hookahs, so he sold
Premium
all the
hookahs
good,
sounds
the
like
good stuff.
premium hookahs. So I feel like he's like double dipping there. Web traffic.
It did seem like a guy who would also do that. Don't hope he's watching, but but
my show's not that big yet. So.
This guy was more into. That's what I found fascinating as well. Having gone through this experience, I went to visit him, and I looked at how he set up the business. He wasn't making much profit, but he would have the most fun in the business. He would have all these stagiaires, all these how do you say, people that work for free for interns. All these interns, quite a big warehouse space. He would have all these interns doing the work for free just for experience, and he would just party with them on Fridays. They would have their own hookah lounge, and he would really make the work fun. So I felt like, okay, we could have done this as well instead of just the two of us.
Don't sell anymore.
So this guy bought the company for pennies. It was really cheap, but good. We finished the chapter. Onto the other stuff. Onto the next one. Yeah, onto the next one.